So hello everyone, this is Kushal Sarkar, and I never thought that I will have to make a video like this for our channel, but the situation and circumstances are like that we have to raise voice against this thing, because BITSAT is not a government level exam and not as many people as JEE write BITSAT. Therefore the problems are not highlighted properly and are often ignored, and जो बच्चे इससे सफर करते हैं उनका सबसे ज़्यादा लॉस होता है. So the students who have already given the paper and who will be giving in the upcoming days, watch this video till the end, because it is very important for you to know what has happened and it can happen with you, and what to do in case something like this happens with you. As you all must know that Foru Club is a startup officially recognized by BITS Pilani, and we work closely with BITS Pilani and we are trying our level best कि तुम्हारी जो voices है वो हम BITS तक पहुँचाए. जो भी problems तुम्हें face हुई है, whatever situation and circumstances जो भी in ground reality में हुआ है, we are trying our best to convey that to the BITS administration and the admission team, so it does not happen with students जो आने वाले days में BITSAT देने वाले हैं. And we are also requesting them a reattempt for the students who have been affected by such problems. Now what problems? Now a lot of you might be wondering what problems here, what has happened. So a lot of things actually happened. We'll talk about each and every problem one by one. The very first problem that a lot of students faced in lot of centers, that exam didn't start in time. There were delays, there were server problems, and students को इतने गर्मी में इतने heat में wait कराया गया. So this is something that is not expected from an exam like BITSAT. इसके काफ़ी देर बाद एग्ज़ाम स्टार्ट हुआ. काफ़ी सेंटर्स में तो 12 बजे फर्स्ट शिफ्ट का एग्ज़ाम स्टार्ट हुआ. कुछ बच्चों को पूरे 3 आवर्स मिले, बट बहुत सारे बच्चों के साथ ऐसा हुआ that 1 hour और 1.5 hours that got wasted, वो उनको वापस मिला ही नहीं. They had just 2 hours or 1.5 hours to answer the whole paper. And yes, this has happened. So many students are messaging us, emailing us, and this is really unfair, because a lot of students have BITSAT as their last option, a last hope. For that they prepare so rigorously, so religiously. It is very unfair to them. इसके अलावा the next problem that was faced by students is technical glitches. बीच में एग्जाम के there were server issues. From one center, students reported that the mouse stopped working suddenly after 2.5 hours. Also, students who lost the time waiting did not get any extra time. They had to manage in the time that was left. In the admit card, it was mentioned that mark for review option will be there. Students were prepared for something like this, कि mark for review option will be there this year. Last year, suddenly it happened that somehow the mark for review option got removed. But this year again in the admit card it was written, but in the actual paper the mark for review option was not there. Some students reported that for them it was there, but it was not working. So what has happened? So many technical difficulties in an exam, in a national level exam like BITSAT. Many students also reported that equations were not loading in time, resulting in a lot of wastage of time. इसके अलावा last problem that students faced were related to biometrics, that there was server problem in biometrics and biometrics scan नहीं हो रहा था, and after that also no extra time was given for the time lost. So many such things happened. The major thing that happened was the server problem. The exam didn't start at time. In many centers, it creates a lot of panic inside the students. Even if they get full 3 hours time, it creates a lot of panic inside them, जो कि पेपर को खराब कर देता है. So through this video, मैं सबके नज़रों के सामने I am bringing this issue for those of you who don't know this. This can happen with you also. So the only thing I'll tell you is that do what is in your control first. ठीक है, suppose the exam is getting delayed, there is server problem, it is technical difficulty, you cannot do much about it right at that moment. So you maintain your calm and composure and focus कि जब भी exam start होगा I will give my best. Once the exam is over, now it is very important than what you can do if something like this happens with you. Make sure you have your parents and guardian with you, and there are so many students तुम्हारे सेंटर में लेट्स से जिनके साथ ऐसा हुआ है. साथ में जाके प्रेशराइज द एग्जाम सेंटर का मैनेजर, whoever is in charge of that whole exam center, and pressurize him that जो भी कुछ हुआ है, raise all of these issues to the BITSAT officials, so that there can be a solution to this. The only fair solution for this is, I feel, is a reattempt for the first attempt, not the second attempt. वो तो बच्चे वैसे ही देने वाले. So a quick reattempt within next 4 to 5 days should be conducted for the students who want to give their exam again and who faced technical difficulties like this. फॉर स्टूडेंट्स जिनके साथ ऐसा हो गया है, द ओनली सोल्यूशन दैट यू हैव इज, तुम्हें स्क्रीन में ये कॉन्टैक्ट दिख रहा होगा बिट्स एडमिशंस का, अपने पेरेंट्स को बोलो अपनी ईमेल आईडी से, कीप ईमेलिंग देम, जो भी टाइम मेंशन्ड है उस टाइम स्लॉट में कॉल देम एंड रेज योर कंसर्न, रेज योर वॉइस. इफ यू डू नॉट रेज योर वॉइस, लोग सोचेंगे सब अच्छा ही चल रहा है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, राइट. यू हैव टू रेज योर वॉइस एज अ टीम, एज अ ग्रुप. जब तक ज्यादा लोग, सारे लोग मिल के नहीं बोलते कि ऐसा हुआ है उनके साथ, देयर विल बी नो सोल्यूशन टू this. 4 Club team is trying their level best to report all of these issues to BITS Pilani, but the real impact will be when you students actually go and report all of these issues continuously by emailing them and by calling them, right? So I really don't want कि ऐसा किसी के साथ भी हो in the upcoming days, but in case something like this happens, please give your best, ठीक है? Don't lose your calm, don't lose your composure. I know it is difficult, but that is the real test. That is the real test of a warrior, right? So as always, all the very best. साथ में फोड़ेंगे.